Hi, I'm James from Yoga Plus Therapies. In this class today, we're going to take you through one of the famous yoga postures called Hanumanasana, also known as the monkey posture. This involves eventually coming into a full split. However, I'm going to give you some variations, so don't be too worried. You may find that you want 2 blocks for this class today. I'm going to start the class off first by laying down on your back. So just come and lay down on the back, knees up, resting yourself, and just take a few slow breaths to center. Inhaling and exhaling. Just let the tensions drop out of the body. Clear your mind. Ready for your practice. We're going to start first by just bringing in your knee to chest. Allow the other leg to be out straight. Take the knee a little bit wider, and if you can, point the sole of the foot to the ceiling, holding the thigh, the leg, or the foot in the half happy baby position. Relax the shoulders and neck. Just allow that release into the hip. Breathing slow and easy. Now take hold behind the thigh. Return the knee bent. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, straighten the leg out. Ease the leg a little bit away. Get that stretch into the hamstrings, tighten your thigh, and inhale, return to bent. And repeat. Just preparing the hamstring and awakening the thigh muscles, exhaling up, inhaling down. Twice more. Just feeling that nice stretch sensation. Keep the back easy and flat. Good. Return the knees to the bent position. Take a breath. Swap sides. Knee to chest. Other leg out straight. Shift the knee a little wider towards the align with the armpit. Stretch the sole of the foot more towards the ceiling. You could be holding the thigh, the leg, or the foot. Trying to keep the knee bent, working it towards the armpit. Soft shoulders. Finding that easy, happy, half happy baby position. Remember to take the inner smile. It's just yoga, don't have to take it too seriously, just enjoy it. Try to find a place that feels best for you. Now, holding behind the thigh, bring the knee bent. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, stretch it out. Activate the thighs. Feel that nice stretch in the hamstring. Inhale, return bent. Repeat 4 more times. Always just explore the movement and try to find that place that feels best and most comfortable for you. Because this is a stronger intermediate class, though, there might be just a little challenge to the things we do. But but you can always adapt it for yourself. Good. Return those knees bent. Take your breath. And when you're ready, we're going to roll to your side. Bring yourself up to sit. Now, we're just going to do a short release in this position. So I'm just going to get you to stretch your legs out a little bit apart. Support your hands behind. Keep the chest upright and open. Circle those ankles. Get some movement into those ankles. Back the other way. Good. Now, bring the knees bent up. Feet a little bit wider than the hips. Slightly lean back if you need. And we're just going to wake up the motion of the hips with the rotation move. So you're going to roll the legs to one side, lift them up, and roll them to the other side. So let's just repeat that a few times, getting that movement into our hips. Notice that you let the pelvis move with you. So you're getting a little bit of movement into the lower back spine. It's really important with some of the things we'll do today to have that good quality of freedom in your hips. Make sure you've evened up. Come back upright. Bring the soles together. Draw yourself upright. Keep the hands behind if you need, or hold the feet. And just take a little bit of a butterfly bounce just to again release those hips. Breathe easy. Great. Checking that you're not lightheaded, we're going to come now to hands and knee position. Hands in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips, top feet relaxed. Take slight tiger claws so you feel no wrist strain. Just feel that length through the spine as you breathe in and out. Just going to make small circles with the pelvis. Just loosening and freeing up the lower back. When you've done about 5 one way, take it back the other way. Just explore the move and see how it feels best, how to get that mobility through the spine, the hips. Good. Come back to neutral. Take a breath in and extend the leg. Exhale, knee to chest. Repeat that twice more. Just engage the tummy muscles lightly. This time we're going to take a step. Step the foot out to the mat front. Up on your fingertips, adjust the back knee. Align the knee over the ankle. Just come into that easy lunge with the heart, the chest open. Find the breathing. Just open up those hips, especially through the back hip flexor. That's actually the challenge with the Hanumanasana, is to get the mobility into that back leg, into the hip flexor and the quads. Good. Release. Little tail wag. Exhale into child stretch. Come forward. 3 times, second side. Inhale Exhale, knee to chest. Repeat. Last one. And as you bring it in, take your step out to your mat front. Fingertips, shift the weight to align the knee. Adjust the back knee to get that stretch. Relax the shoulders, open the hearts. Take the breath and enjoy the stretch. Good. Release the leg, wag the tail. Exhale back into child stretch. We're going to come back up. We're going to come into the next phase. You might want to use your block. You can place a block in between your legs to sit in warrior sit, or if you're comfortable without the block, that's fine. Just going to do a few moves now just to release and open up the shoulders. So, just do a few easy shrugs. Back the other way. Make sure your neck is comfortable, free and loose. Ups and downs and rotations. Good. Now, we're going to raise one arm up, reach up, stretch it behind and see if you can hold or reach towards the opposite shoulder blade. Release it up and back down. Second side, lift it up. Reach it towards the opposite shoulder blade and back down. And again, first side. Release. Second side. Release. Now try both together. Up. Opposite shoulder blades, keep the heads up. Release. We cross the arms one way, so when you do it the next time, see if you can do it with the opposite arm cross. Release. Once more each side, or with the opposite crosses. Breath is in. Breath is out. Great. Loosen off again. We're going to come up to kneel. I'll just turn side on to help demonstrate. Hips in line with knees, toes tucked. It's easy supported camel position. Support the pelvises, elbows back. Gently inhale and open up through the breastbone. Feel this chest, heart nice and open. Relax, breathing out. Repeat again. It's not about trying to do the biggest move, but feel that you're getting that opening through that middle back chest area. Release. Once more. Come back to the kneel for a moment, and we're going to transition back to tabletop, hands and knees. Let's come into the hands and knees. Take the hands just slightly forward, tuck the toes under, pull the navel in, hover the knees, and shift yourself back into downward facing dog. Walk the heels, get those calves stretched out. Just do a little circle of the pelvises to make sure the backs are free and comfortable. Good. Bring it back down. Stretch one leg back, just bend that knee. Release, and now we're going to bring the knee towards your same side wrist. Roll the foot in. Push that outside edge of the foot to the floor and just walk the other knee back. But we're going to do this actively, so I'm going to get you to push this leg into the floor, push the back knee into the floor, so you're quite active. This is where the blocks could help. If you find that you need a little bit of support, you could use your blocks to hold on to. But we want to try to get the bodies upright and feel that activity. So this is an active stretch. It's not a slumping into it. So just hold this active pigeon variation, finding the breathing. Shoulders still easy. And then release it. Wag the tail. I'll show the other side from the front, just so you can see what's happening. So we're going to stretch the opposite leg back. Bend the knee. Bring the leg down, bring the knee towards the wrist. Turn the leg in. Press the outside foot into the floor. Feel the action of pushing down in the ground, so these hips are working, muscles on the outside working. Walk the other foot back a little bit, so your body's upright. Pushing the back knee down into the ground. Use the blocks if you need to have that bit of support. Keep shoulders easy. So we're not slumping down into this. This is the muscles are still engaged as we hold this variation of the pigeon. Good. Release it back out. Give it tail wag. Rest it through your pigeon into your child stretch. Now we're going to come into lunge with some variations. So reach the foot back, bring the foot to the front. Coming into the lunge stretch, walk the other leg back. Now if you can, bring the back knee bent. This is stage 2. Stage 3, prop up onto the forearm and see if you can grab the foot. So we're trying to get that stretch into the quad and that hip flexor. If you're feeling good today, you could take the elbow and wrap it around the toe, palm facing upward, reach the other arm up and take hold. Slowly release. Remember just to do the level of yours that's appropriate. Come back, wag the tail. Second side. Foot forward, knee aligned, lunge position. Bring the knee bent, level 1. Prop up. Hold the foot. If it's appropriate, tuck the elbow in. This is my tighter side, not always as easy. Reach the arm up and see if you can take hold. Slowly release. Release the leg, wag the tail, rest back into child's stretch. Come back to hands and knees. In a moment we're going to transition up to stand. So let's come up to stand now. Come to kneeling. 1 foot forward. If you need hand support, use the hand support. Otherwise, bring yourself upright. Have a good listen. Make sure everything feels good. Come into easy mountain. Feet apart, knees off lock. Pelvis is aligned to ankles. Shoulders aligned to pelvises. Ears aligned to shoulders. Just feel that easy position. Find the breath. Remember the inner smile. The reason you're here today is just to practice and enjoy the sensations of movement and stretch and the feelings of energy through your body as you're moving. Just that little challenge as you try new things. Good. So come towards your one mat top. We're going to come into a variation of the warrior one. Take your foot back, heel flat, toes slightly turned out, front knee forward, knees bent, hips towards the front. Now, we're going to take the knee that's bent forward, we're going to take that hand behind your back, and it's going to check the buttock muscle on this leg that's behind you. So we're going to straighten the knee, and then as you bend the knee and come into lunge, you're going to see if you can feel that activation of the glute muscle. And as we do that, we're going to raise that arm up. Inhaling, exhaling. So as knee bends, activate the glute, raise the arm, feel the release of the hip flexor, and letting go. 3 more times. Good. 2. And 1. Step back up, light loosen. Step the other side, heel flat, foot slightly turned out. Front foot forward, knee aligning. So the knee bends. So opposite hand to check the glute, resting on the sacrum. So as the knee bends, feel the tightening of the glute and releasing as you straighten. So as you come forward, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, feel the glute, feel the release of the hip flexor. Release. 2 more. It's a nice variation of warrior number 1. Good. Step back in. Bit of a listen. Now, just going to get you to bring hands at heart, easy mountain. We're just going to create a breathing exercise. So I'm going to get you to breathe in, reach the arms to the sky, look up, breathe out, return the hands back to the heart. So we keep the hands together, so even when you're up in the air, you've got those arms extended and lifted. Let's repeat that a few times. Breathe in, lift and lengthen, and release. 3 more. Inhale, grounded feet. Exhale, relax, release. Again. feel the body length. And release. Good. Now, turning to the mat long edge again. We're going to step one foot back 2/3 of the way. Foot still flat, slight turn out, front foot forward, hips forward. We want to keep the legs straight this time, a little tone, hands on the hips. Breathe in, breathe out and forward fold halfway, trying to line the breastbone towards your thigh. Just maybe repeat that twice or 3 times. And that 3rd time, we'll hold the stretch. So you feel that hamstring stretch. Keep the pelvises forward. Keep the breastbones open. You may want to support the hand on the thigh. Careful not to press on the knee. Keep that thigh tone. Keep the foot extending. Breathe. To come out, let the knee bend a little. Bring yourself up. Step it in. Let's swap. Second side. 2/3 step. Toes turned, heel flat. Hips forward. Extension. Little tone in the thighs. Lift tall. Breathe out. Halfway forward fold. Heart centered to thigh. Repeating as a bit of a warm up to just get that release into the hamstring. Holding that 3rd time. Keep the weight even, front to back. Feel the tone in the thigh. Active out through the toes. Releasing that hamstring. Gaze is focused. Remember the inner smile. Let the knee bend, ease yourself up. Step back in. Again, a bit of a loosen. If your balance is not good, use a wall to hold on to for this next one. We're going to stand tall. Activate the glutes. We're just going to do that little extension. Feeling these muscles here working. Up to 10 times. This is a really important one when we go into our warrior number 3. So, swap sides, feel the action. It's not a big movement. The key is to feel the activation of the muscle. Keep the body more or less upright, stance knee just off bent. Up to 10 times. Good. Again, a good listen. Give a shake out. Let's just take one nice full breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands to chest. Just focus inward for a moment. Let all the tensions drop. Clear your mind before we prepare for the warrior 3. So just one more thing before the warrior 3. Just a simple forward bend. So we're going to breathe in, breathe out, bring chest to thighs, hands to ankles or the floor. You might need to bend the knees, lengthen through the necks. Just feel that easy forward fold. Now just to demonstrate, we're going to get you to shift the weight to one leg and just see if you can slide the other foot back. Bring it in, shift to the second side, slide the foot back and come in. Ease yourself up and release. So that might be all you do after we do the warrior three when we come into the standing monkey split posture. But if it's too much even that, then just come into easy forward bend. Be comfortable. If you need to rest it out totally, remember, you can just come back up and stand in mountain posture. So let's prepare for warrior three flowing. So we're going to step one foot back, front knee slightly bent, incline the body forward, give the strength through the back, and firstly, see if you can lift the foot off the floor. 1. 2, can you bring the body almost and leg parallel to the floor? Feel the action of that glute. 3, could you bring the hands to the hearts? 4, could you extend and reach out? Breathe, whatever position you're in, hold steady. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release, drop the foot back in, get your balance, step into forward position, exhale, forward fold. Level 1, hands to the floor if you can. You could even make use of your blocks if it's hard to get down to the ground. Step the same leg that you had lifted back. This is 2. Lift the foot off the floor. 3. Or bring the leg up as high as it will and bring the chest towards the thigh. Reach and lengthen. Good. Lower it down. Step it back in. Bend the knees. Lower the sit bones. Support yourself as you bring yourself upright. Take a breath. Steady yourself. And I'll turn the other way to do the other side. So knees off lock. Reach the foot back. Incline the body. Keep that good tone in the back. Reach the foot up. 1. Try to get the foot more, or the body more parallel to the floor. 2. Bring the hands into the heart. 3. Reach it out. 4. Steady the gaze. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Step it in. Forward fold. Use your blocks if you need. Hands to the ground. Shift the weight. Slide the foot back. 1. Lift off the floor. 2. Or try to lift that leg up as high as it will for 3. Slowly release, step it in, coming up, take your breath. 3 slow breaths. You're probably feeling quite warm with all that activity. We've warmed up our bodies now. So we're going to go towards our peak posture, which is Hanumanasana now. Now, For those who don't feel comfortable going into this final posture, you've got a couple of options, half monkey or the pigeon posture. So we're going to come back down to the ground. Bring your blocks in by your sides if you're going to need support for the monkey posture. So, half monkey, 1 foot forward, kneeling, you could have the blocks, and just bending your body forward, and just until you feel that nice stretch into the hamstring. Pigeon, we bring the knee towards your wrist, turn the leg in, walk back, ground yourself this time, and you could rest to the forearms or have the forehead supported. Just releasing, resting. Really nice, relaxing stretch that you could hold. For those who want to try the monkey position, so from the lunge position, we're just going to gradually walk the front leg out. Check into yourself and make sure there's no pain, no strain. Reach the back leg away and tone. This is important. You've got to really tone. So you're pushing the back knee down, you're pushing the front heel down, so your muscles are active. They're not relaxed. Your pelvises are forward, your hearts are open. Stage 1, you could be just holding here. If you feel stable and strong, you could reach the arms upward. When you release, ease yourself, return the leg bent. Everyone come back and have a nice tail wag. A rest through child stretch. And then we'll do our second side. So half monkey. Or pigeon. Or working towards the full monkey. So opposite foot forward, walk it out, tone, so heel presses, back foot presses, the knee presses, so the muscles are active, we're upright and strong, supporting yourself, or if it feels okay, reaching. And slowly release. Again, tail wag for everyone. Child stretch. Ease it up. Just going to come into a brief breathing. If you need support, prop yourself up. Sit for a moment. I'm just going to bring the hands in front. As you breathe in, you're going to raise the arms up past the heart, past the third eye, reach the arms apart. Inhale. Breathe out. Press the arms back down. And let's repeat. We just try to make a nice, slow 5-count breath. 3 more. 2. 1. And release. So we've done a lot of really good work today. So we're going to come down now for the very essential relaxation. So let's lay down on your backs. Make sure there's everything clear by your sides. Rest yourself. Bring the knees into the chest. Relax the back. Spread the arms. Just make a nice, light, easy twist a few times. Just to make sure everything is back into a balanced place. One more hug in. And then release yourself out to relaxation posture. Legs apart, arms to the sides, resting easy. Loosen out from hip to toes. Loosen out from shoulders to fingertips. Loosen the spine, tailbone, lower back, kidney, middle back, upper back, the neck, the base of the skull. Spine completely resting. Make a big yawn. Loosen jaw, tongue, face. Relax the eyes, eyebrows, forehead to temples. Relax the scalp. Soften the heart and the chest. Soften the abdomen. And just feel the natural rise and fall of the belly as you breathe naturally. Just surrender and let go. Let go. Let go. You can choose to rest here as long as you want. However, if it's time for you to get up, bring the knees up. Stretch out. Roll to one side slowly. Ease yourself up. And we'll finish this class. If you like this class, please like us on our YouTube channel, subscribe to our channel, and check us out at yogaplustherapies.com. Thank you. Signing off from Yoga Plus Therapies. My name's James, and Radhika, who you haven't seen, who's behind the camera today doing all that great work. We'll finish. Namaste.